Hi guys, Katie here. So today I'm going to be showing you a few products that I bought over the weekend. Just a few products that I like. My first one is my cleansing balm that I buy from Sephora. It's the third box I've gotten of this. It's the only thing that really takes away my mascara off of my face and everything else without any issue. And then I bought this little palette in line. It was only $18. It's by Violet Ross. And it's called Donuts, obviously. And the colors inside of it are really pretty. Now, I haven't swatched any of the colors yet, but I have looked at the colors in the box. Oh, on the back, it looks like this to show you all the colors. Little donuts. And this is what the inside of the package looks like. It's very cute. Although it does not tell me any of the names. So I'll just, when I use this in a video, I'm just gonna have to point to it. So the first one is this white one in the corner, and it looks like this. Let's see how it swatches. Oh, it's actually not bad. I mean, it would be a pretty eyeshadow topper. It's not like really pigmented for a color. And this is the chocolate brown, which is this one. And then next is the pink. I mean, they're pretty colors. They really are. It's just, I wish they put their name on the palette so I know which one is which. And it makes it easier to tell you guys too. Ooh. And then next I'm going into this purplish blue to show you. And swatches don't mean anything. They could swatch really bad, but they could lay really pretty on the eyes. This is kind of like a metallic violet pink, purple. It's very pretty. This next one is a purple. This kind of reminds me of like an Eastery spring palette. This is a blue. Oh, I like that blue. But then again, I like blues. And then the two matte shades. So this is like a chocolate, another deep brown, and then a lighter brown. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 like metallic sparklies and 6 mattes, which isn't a bad palette. It's a very cute little mini palette if someone's on the go a lot and they want fun colors. I think this would be a good palette to reach to. Now I am going to do a video a little later on with that palette. And then also what I bought was another Morphe setting eye primer. I think I do like this better than the Urban Decay eye primer. It just makes my eyeshadow last longer, and it's also only $7, whereas the HD primer is about 20 something, I think. And then also for the fun of it, I tried a Morphe, got a Morphe sponge in a set of 3 for $16. And then something I'm super excited I'm going to use in today's video, which is Juvia'splace. The Warrior, wow, I cannot read today, people. The Warrior 3. And when I saw this online at Ulta, it was really pretty. And I don't think Juvia'splace gets enough airtime on YouTube. It's such a good company with the eyeshadow products. I've always gotten compliments every time I wear a Juvia'splace palette. Oops. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It's very pretty. And it's very, very pigmented. Where's my new wipe that I just had? Hold on, people. There we go. That's you right there. And another thing, though, is that there's names. I just cannot pronounce it. So there is a name under the bottom, and just look at that green. And then there's this pretty yellow. I don't typically wear yellows. And then this red color. And then this orangey color. This purple. Look how pretty that is. And it's really hard to do purple, and that's just super pigmented. Like if you watch any YouTuber that makes makeup, they say purples are like one of the hardest colors to make, and that is just gorgeous. And I have a pinky color. And then the three that really stood out to me was this metallic blue, and then this silvery gray that has hints of blue, and then this matte blue. Like I said, I wish people would give Juvia'splace more airtime. I think the quality of their eyeshadows is on point, and their price point is amazing. I believe this palette was only $25, which is cheap, on the cheaper end for a good quality palette. So with today's look, I am going to be using this one just because I've been dying to play with it, and those blues are calling my name. Even though I wear a lot of blues on this channel, I can't help it. I like blue. So I am gonna go in, if I could find it. I'm still not done with the first. Oh well, I can't find it. So I'm gonna go in then with the Pretty Vulgar concealer. This seems to be okay for an eyeshadow primer. I'm probably not going to use it as a concealer just because it dries down too fast, and it's not the easiest to work with, but it makes a good eyeshadow primer. So yeah, whatever works. And do the same on this eye. And remember, just because I don't like something doesn't mean someone else doesn't love this product. This product is just not my cup of tea. But it does lay on really nicely as eyeshadow primer. And for my first layer, like I always do, I'm just going in with my Too Faced Sugar Palette, or Sugar Pop, and I'm just going in with this matte color, just so I have a layer down of powder, so the colors will blend a lot smoother. And this is just a blendy brush. You could get, I have a Sephora. You could get these types of brushes anywhere. But they're just really nice to have because it's a blending brush. And if you're laying down a single eyeshadow, it kind of just does a quick job, and you can rub it all over your eyelids. Whoops, sorry, remote for my camera. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be going in first with this blue matte shade, and I'm going to be laying it just on my eyelid part. So I'm going to go in with a flat tip brush that's like this. This is clean, by the way. It's just old and it lost its color. It's a Tarte Unicorn brush. I'm just going to go in with Gola, I think is how you say it. I don't know. And put it on and then tap it. And then I'm just going to put it on my eyelid right here. and just keep blending it, and you could layer it. That's what I typically do, is I usually start off with the light layer just to see how it's gonna work, and then I build it up. Just because it's easier to control the eyeshadow going on that way. Okay, that's down. And now again, I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Vulgar, and I'm gonna put it right here because I want to add some more eyeshadow to it. But I'm gonna go in with a different color. And next I'll be going in with this silvery one. And I'm gonna go in with a slightly smaller brush, another flat tip, but it's tinier than the one I used, just so it fits better in the corner of my eye. Just like that. I really, really wish people would give Juvia'splace more attention, because this eyeshadow brand is super, super fun to work with. I know they have a couple of skin makeup products that I want to try next. I just wanted to get this eyeshadow palette before I got the skin product. Yeah, that's really, really pretty. Okay, and once again, I'm going to go in with, oops, that's the e.l.f. one, the Pretty Vulgar, and just lightly put a little bit in the center, because I don't want to take from the matte or the silver blue that I just put on. And then I'm gonna go in with another flat tip brush, if I could find one. I have so many brushes. I should be able to find one. Oh, that one's dirty. I need to clean my brushes again. I'll just go in with the same one, the same brush I had, and I'll use this. It is my color changing thing that I got at Sephora, but you could probably make it yourself. And then I'm gonna go in with this Congo one. And just put it right here. It's a really, really pretty palette. And like I said, I wish people would give Juvia'splace more airtime, because this company makes really good quality eyeshadows. I think I need to go back in and put a little bit more of that matte blue on the end though. And don't worry about this. This is going to be all tidied up in a little bit. Okay, now I need just to deepen up the eye look a little bit. So I'm going to go in with a brown from a different palette, because unfortunately that Juvia'splace palette does not have a brown. But this Juvia'splace palette does. It's dusty. I think I'll go in with this one. And maybe, no. I'll figure it out. I'll go in lightly with this one, very, very lightly, so it doesn't look too dark. just on the top of my lids with a blendy brush. I don't know if that looks too muddy. It's hard to tell with the lighting. You just want to blend it out. I'm barely dipping in my brush. Yeah, I think this is coming out muddy looking. Oh well, I'm just going to lunch with my husband. It's fine. Makeup's makeup. I can take it off if I don't like it later. That's the one good thing about makeup, is if you make an error, you can go back and fix it. And I'm never claiming to be a pro at makeup. I just do this for fun. And something that relaxes me when I have nothing better to do, because I'm still off of work, unfortunately. But hopefully I'll be able to go back next week, because it's getting rather boring at home. Whoa, as I drop the palette. Cool, it's still in good condition. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do my face. I am gonna go in today, I think, with my Tarte primer and my Hourglass, because I haven't used them in a minute. Even though I'm still trying out the drugstore e.l.f. pore primer filler and the e.l.f. hydrating. Those are good products, but to me, I feel like you can't compete with high-end quality. Because I noticed that wearing, where's that foundation at? I don't know where I put it. The L'Oreal foundation, it still feels thick on my face and it's uncomfortable to wear. But the other day when I put on my Hourglass, my Hourglass foundation stick, it felt like there was nothing on my face. And that's how I like makeup to feel, like there's not a caked on layer like it does. Even though I use very little of the L'Oreal, it still felt pretty thick. Which is sad because I want to give it a chance, but I still think I'll stick to my higher end makeup as long as I can, because it just feels better to me on my face than the drugstore. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer. Oh, you know what I should have done? I just thought of that. Put some eyeshadow on my bottom eyelid just to complete it. Oops. So let me do that real quick. Just gonna go in with the same palette, the Juvia'splace. Probably just go in with a little bit and then just smudge it out on my bottom lash line. And I can fix this as I go along. I don't know if that was a good thing or not. But like I said, I can fix it. My mom was probably gonna go, why did you do that? That looks silly. Because I can fix it to make it look a little bit better. Or just wipe it off completely. Whatever, I tried. I tried. Did not really work, whatever. I'll just go back in with my concealer. And call it a day with that, because obviously that plan with my eyeshadow did not work as well as I wanted it to. But whatever, that's the thing about makeup, is you could just erase it and move on. Okay, I am gonna go in with my hourglass. I'm almost out of it. And this is like one of my favorite foundations. Just get it all over my face. Where is my foundation brush? Been using my Sephora foundation brush that collabed with Luxie, and a good makeup brush company that's normally super expensive. So I'm glad I got to get this for Christmas. Make sure it's all blended in, because sometimes I have a bad problem about forgetting to blend this in. And this is just how you could tell how it's a flat, or not flat, but an angled brush, so it makes it easier to do foundation with. And then sometimes, I believe this one said, yeah, some brushes are nice enough to tell you what they're good for, but just because it says one thing does not mean you have to use it for that one thing. You can use it for many different things. And then I'm gonna go in with my Jeffree Star's setting powder, because I also tried the NYX setting powder, and that stuff just gets everywhere because the holes in the powder, the powder itself is so big, so it just I got a lung full of Jeffree Star product. Don't inhale while you put on powder, people. It's dangerous. As I'm talking. And I just kind of like to blend that in. And this is a kabuki brush. I like this one. It's the Too Faced one, because you could travel with it. Oh, it's dusty, even though I just cleaned it. And I like how you can close it and pack it away, and you can put it in your purse, so if you need it to be on the go with you, you can. Okay. Actually, my eye product, and my eye makeup looks weirder in this video, in the setting. I think it might be my ring light, but when I look over here at my makeup Annie, my eye look looks pretty good. So it must just be the lighting. I'm gonna go in with the Wander Beauty bronzer, because I have been enjoying this. It's the Costa Rica. And at first, I thought it wasn't gonna look good on me, but my friend Brittany convinced me to try it, and it actually looked really pretty on my skin. Oh yeah, my bronzer brush is in here. For my bronzer brush, I use an IT Cosmetics. I've had it for so long that I've worn out the label. But when I first bought it, it said for bronzer. And it's a really nice fluffy bronzer brush. It makes it easier to just spread out the bronzer. And like I said, I don't typically wear bronzer, but since I've been testing out this product, well, I do wear bronzer, but I wear it more in the summer when my foundation is a tad bit too light, because I do work with children and I am outside a lot. So I do get a slight tan, but not a very big enough tan for me to change foundations. So I just get a bronzer and I kind of just lightly warm up my face. So in the winter, I typically don't warm up my face. But since I gotten this palette, I thought it would just be fun to test it out. And I really enjoy the product so far. And I got it from my BoxyCharm. Okay, for my highlight today, if I could find it, I'm gonna go in. Now I can't get my drawer to close because I have too much stuff in it. I really need to go through that drawer and fix it. I'm gonna be using my Juvia'splace highlighter. Very pretty. And I'm going to go in with this brush, a highlighting brush, and I'm just going to go in, and I like to put my highlight up here. Now this isn't like you're going to see it from satellite highlight. This is a very subtle, very, very subtle highlighter, and it's very, very pretty. My mom called. I'll have to call her back in just a second. And then for my blush today, I am going to go in with my Tarte Blush. And I'm just going to probably go in with this one, which is called Genie. And I'm going to go in. No, I don't like how dense that one is. I think I'll go in, whoops, as I throw stuff around. I'm going to go in with my Sephora highlight brush. And I'm just going to put it on my cheeks. Like so. And then for my mascara today, I'm going to be using the Pretty and Petite, or Petite and Pretty. I don't know why I keep transposing it. I mean, so far this mascara is okay. I got it in my BoxyCharm as well. Oops, I did it. Oh, no, you never want to push in your mascara wand in and out, because your mascara will get bubbles or air bubbles and it'll dry up the product inside the tube. I learned that tip years ago from the Style Network from the late 90s, early 2000s. And like I said, it's a very pretty mascara. I don't know if I like it as much as I like my Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, but we'll see. I'm still using it a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline eyebrow products, because this is one of my favorites. And it's also worth the price. And then for setting spray, I'm going to go in with my Morphe, because that setting spray I got from my BoxyCharm, I really don't like. And I'm probably not going to use it. I'm probably going to pass it on to someone that will use it. Because I don't like how that setting spray spits like chunks of setting spray at you, and I'm just like, this is not my thing. And then I'm gonna go in with the NYX, and just put it on my lips if it wants to come out. I like this, but the powder puff part is a pain in the butt. There it goes. And it's a really pretty color. Then for the finishing product, of course, I'm going to go in with my ambient light, dim light hourglass. I've actually made a huge dent in it. I'm going to have to get a new one soon. I'm just going in with an all over powder brush, and I'm just going to go in and wipe this all over my face to make my makeup last longer. And that's my look today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you like it, and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so when you get notified when there's new videos. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!